Hi team, today we are going to talk about Terraform. So Terraform is similar to CloudFormation. The advantage of Terraform is that it can work on multiple clouds like Amazon, AWS, it can work with Microsoft, Google Cloud, etc. CloudFormation can only work with AWS. So let's dive into it. I will try to keep this video shorter. So in Terraform, we have to tell Terraform that which provider we are going to use it. Actually, I have created a C9 environment. I didn't do it from the scratch because that will take some time and I didn't want to include that into this video. I've created a C9 environment and now so over here I have installed the Terraform. So I'm beginning with that. It is configured for AWS. It has the version number and it has the region as well where I have configured it. I can show you. I'm in Oregon region. Okay, so let's dive into it. So it is used to create the resources. For example, we want to create 50 instances or lot of them and buckets. So what we have to do, we can create them one by one. What if I need to create 50 of them? It would take me an hour to do that and then to copy to different regions. Over here, it's easy to go for. This is a configuration we need for the AWS. And for the instance, we need to make sure we are choosing the proper image and the proper instance type. And the logical name should be unique as well. This is the name for the identification purposes. I'm going to create one instance. I named it V instance and I'm going to create a bucket. I'm just trying to keep it simple. The name of the bucket, I changed it so that it should be unique. Remember, we cannot have same bucket name in any region. In the whole world, the name should be the same. So the way we can do that in Terraform, I have, of course, besides the configuration of Terraform, I have kept the configurations for the instance and the bucket in two separate files. So the way to do that is we have to initiate the Terraform so that it can let AWS know that it is going to come and getting ready to deploy for the resources. It shows me multi-line string. Let me see what's going on. Okay, okay, let me see. Didn't expect the error right away. Okay, so unterminated templated strings number 7. Let me check. Okay, this is the one I believe. I'm going to save it over here. So the first command which we need to initiate over here, I made sure I did my best to do it beforehand so that I will not take much of your time during making this video. So we have let AWS know that Terraform is let AW know. It is configured in this language which we are seeing is SHCL. So Hashiform language, and this is where we are dealing with the environment, the cloud environment over here. So we definitely need to know the Linux part of it. We need to make sure that our format is correct. Yeah, so it's good. That's what it shows. We need to validate that the configuration which we're going to do is correct, because if the configuration is correct, then we can, yeah. Now we are ready to deploy. We need to see what exactly we are going to deploy. So it has created a state file. So it is just showing me that it is going to create a bucket and it's going to create an instance over here with this AMI. Like I've mentioned before, I told you make sure this number is the correct one, otherwise it will give you an error again and again. Now, let me mostly I have issues applying to the buckets, but let's see if it works this time for me. Let me go to the EC2 over here. Okay, so I had one Cloud 9 running. Let me see if it creates the instance right away. If I believe it needs my permission for that. Definitely, that's a good part of it so that we can correct any configuration at the last time which we need. So if I refresh it on my site, it should show instantaneously that I'm in the correct region. Let me see if it's any error. Okay, it's going to create the instance. So it's still in creating state. Let me see. Okay, so this is the name I gave. So it's running now, it's initializing. Now, let's see what happened to the bucket as well. To add it, so the bucket has been added as well. I will confirm that for you, but before going over there, I want to let you know that if you going to connect to this instance, okay, let me show you actually. It's running and if I go to connect, the connection should fail. It will show the connection will fail. It were okay because I fixed the network settings in the configuration. Okay, it's good. We were able to create an instance over here. Now going back, the bucket. Going to S3 bucket. Let's see. So this is a cloud and this is a bucket, which it's 8:36 right now, so 8:35, so it created at the same time. So yeah, but the core part of our Terraform is that the variables part of it, that means we can define something and we can use at 200 places just by putting a variable. But I don't want to make this video long, so I'm not inputting it over here. And yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. And any coaching needed, just let me know. We'll take care of that. Thank you guys. Take care.